What's up, everybody? Welcome to ZSR2 and welcome to the Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2021. Twist round is coming to its end slowly. We're getting there. This is Twist round 8 and this is Zaruvyen versus ScottishBrave44. Without further ado, because you all want to get going, let's switch to the layout and let's hand it to our beautiful, amazing commentary team. And that's ALttPR and TraceBrave. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're ready for some hot Crosskeys action here today. I am TraceBrave, joined in commentary with ALttPR. How are you doing today, Addy?
Hello, good morning. We are doing okay. It's a nice Saturday morning. The weather is nice. There is Crosskeys on the screen. We are starting in approximately 15 seconds. That countdown is rolling. Zaru versus Scottish. It's going to be a good game.
And off we go. And already we have divergence. Ruvi, I believe here, Zaruvyen, is doing a standard fake flipper over to the Witch Hut and Houlihan and to get your money.
Scottish came up with our Harris Malky in the first check in Sanctuary, so that will be good to have for later in case we have a fire source and we stumble upon Hera.
Trey, just quickly, are you watching on the commentary page? Because you were quite a bit ahead.
I am. It resynced. I think we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
My apologies.
It was a few seconds ahead, but we appear to be good now. Thieves Town and Ice Palace are our red crystals, courtesy of the bomb shop in Kakariko. It's pretty typical Crosskeys here. A couple different routes, finding a barrage of entrances, and it's a lot to pay attention to. There's a C-shaped house just in the other side of the world, and that's a heart.
Hearts are good, especially when the game decides to send you into the Dark World super early and makes you need to do it.
Zara has located our Magic Bat drop at the Fairy drop, and Scottish has come up with Mini Moldorm Cave. Nothing to even do with that yet, so we'll have to come back later with some means to kill those minis.
Hopefully we get a sword here, maybe? Or a key. I mean, I guess that's fine too.
One of our multitude of pod smalls popping up in the back of Tavern. We're going to need some of those for later at least.
Absolutely.
Another shop. Been a couple shops here already.
Well, that'll be great once we find some money. Or if Scottish decides to go Houlihan, she can acquire her 10-pack of bombs.
And there's the left entrance of TR, aka Welcome to TR, Die.
Indeed. Although there are bombs there. There is a single bomb under one of those pots, though we don't really need it, because what, tier 1 is 8 bombs? That's nice.
And Zaru is located, our Ganon drop down is at the castle today.
Always nice to see that. That way you don't have to worry about doing Aga 1 or Aga 2, at least immediately.
And front of castle is one of our old men, the front of Old Man's start point. Not particularly convenient. That'll be basically useful when you're about to go kill Ganon.
Nope, and we're spit out by Ice Rock Cave.
You know, that's actually really convenient for just knocking out the light shopping mall. Because you got one entrance that's already taken care of by the way of coming out of that rock, and then you can get the other two, and you're good.
Indeed, and at least it was the one at the rock, so we don't have to worry about having to come, isolating that one entrance.
That's vanilla.
Wow. Oh look, speaking of vanilla.
So the other half of that is at library. They're literally right next to each other.
I love when connectors do that. It's hysterical to me.
Crosskeys is a funny mode.
It is going to save her a bomb, I guess.
Yeah, she won't have to check that. That's kind of silly. Oh, there's the top of Spiral. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
you do that. That's kind of the end of the route here. Yeah.
Yeah, but with no weapon, this is a little dicey.
Yeah, this is very spicy. She already got bullied by that first mini. If she can get very lucky here. Ooh, okay, good. All right, just one more dodge and we'll be through.
Of course, I feel like this is the hardest one to dodge because it's just so sporadic.
It's the hardest one, yeah. Zara finds a big 300 on Hobo. Oh, wow. It dialed in and just went for her. Decided the time was right. So we'll have to wait a bit. Yeah, we'll have to wait a bit to see what actually comes out of the Spiral Cave. So Zaru found a bunch of shops, of course. He was able to buy his bombs, and he's already found 2 300s. He's got a ton of money, which is really nice. He's doing a little bit of fake flippering. Gonna pop up here to the Zora area. Might check the waterfall entrance. We can't do anything. Oh, wait. Find flippers?
No, or did he?
He was walking. So. He was walking like he found flippers. No, okay, that was weird. I swear I saw him walking in the shallow. That was weird. I'm just hallucinating. Don't mind me.
Gotcha. No big deal. We're definitely gonna go pay Zora his ransom money and hopefully get something for it.
And Scottish has found the Fairy Ascension Cave. She's going to chase that and see where it leads. I'm sorry, it's not Fairy Ascension, it's Super Bunny. There are 2 items here. My bad. It's still a connector, but you know.
With a fairy in a bottle. That's exciting.
First bottle.
Maybe she'll go back and tackle Mini Moldorm now. She's fairy. Not Mini Moldorm.
The Spiral Cave,
yeah, potentially. Cave with the Mini Moldorms.
I mean, it does have those, yeah.
Zora had just a little piece of love, and Scottish is now over in the Mire area.
Yeah, she'll be able to check 3 entrances here while doing a little bit of bunny walking.
And we're going to get a glimpse at the back of Escape here. Not too much exciting, other than a pod small. Those are always fun.
Yeah, another pod small. It's nice to have a few of those, but nothing super exciting yet.
It looked like Scottish found the Tower of Hera over here in the Mire area.
Well, the Hera was in the right shed. Yeah, okay. So at least there's something there.
Exactly. Unfortunately, we can't do anything there right now without a Moon Pearl. Can't even Bunny Revive.
So we're still waiting to find basically anything here. Like, we haven't come up with any real items. Like that bottle was our first real trackable item, and it doesn't even not much that it does for us just yet.
This could change. Or no, I think does Zara do this already? I guess we'll never know. Nope, I guess not, because he's going in there now. Small high five.
Oh, they missed just barely. Dragon versus dragon. All right, we'll get a peek here at what's in the woods. I think we might have lumberjack here. Nope, that's fairy.
The fairy. So which one? What have we haven't seen Cackwell yet? I don't believe.
I don't think so. No.
Ooh, lamp.
Oh, there's an item finally.
Another tree pull. I will be honest, I haven't been paying attention to how many things Zaruvyen has killed, so I have no idea exactly which tree pull is which at this point.
Oh yeah, there's no way we can possibly pay attention to tree pull tiers with so much as. I mean, they're kind of synced up right now, but early Crosskeys race, there's just too much. There's too much going on.
I mean, we've seen, but now we've seen 80 rupees and 4 8-packs of bombs. Oh,
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Why is that always here?
Our Agate Tower is now worth 7 items to clear in full. There's the spec ledge entrance. This will get us an item and could potentially be a good connector. A small key, all right. What do we got?
The Thieves' Town Small.
That'll be good for when we find Thieves' Town and we have the hammer, we can get 1 check in the big chest. That's about it.
I mean, worst case, blinds and logic once we get the big key.
Yeah. And Zara's going to go for the bomb jump. He's going to line up on us. I think he might be 1 pixel to the right. No, he got it. Okay.
Very nice.
This is going to kick out... Ooh, Grave Ledge. Well, that's kind of silly. Basically no use for that ever, so we're going to drop and see where the exit goes.
Right, but it does at least give him the knowledge that he does. If he doesn't ever find the mirror for whatever reason, there's nothing there.
Correct. Scotch just found the Uncle's secret passage here at Sank. Uncle himself just has a compass, and we'll see what's in the chest. And there's that connector kicking out to Castle Wall. That's nice to see. Boots!
The boots! Always exciting to see boots. The Zara's definitely gonna have to make his way back up there.
Yeah.
Boots are a very nice find. And although he's also got this very nice find here with Blind Touch.
Flippers are here, okay.
Some more footwear.
Another pod small. We've seen 3 of those already. Interesting. I feel like we're going to find pods soon and have an adventure inside.
I think you're right. In all fairness, I think you're right. I'm prepared for a hammer and pod seed. I don't know if they are, but I'm prepared for it. Scott is going to chase these boots, see where they're going to take us. Not very far.
Zara's going to wrap up his Kakariko entrances here, kind of clean up what Scotch has already done. He'll have bombs for Mini Moldorm Cave, but we'll have to see if he actually has enough. 5 should be okay, assuming they're not mean.
You're asking Mini Moldorms to not be mean. That's a tall order there. Well, let's find out. Oh, he doesn't even care.
He says no. Not going to deal with it just yet.
Fair assessment.
That's a map, okay. I missed what that was earlier.
Yep, just one map. Oh, we're spending the big bucks on bombs on Scotch's side. Although it would be interesting where she's going to go first. Whether she's going to go to Mini... Oh, she's coming down to check this entrance first, and then she might go to Mini Moldorm Cave. Skull Woods.
Yeah, we can find 1 item here pretty easy. Found also the potion shop is in a nice spot, being at the front of tavern today. Very easy to get to.
Indeed. Just 100 rupees here. I'm sure Zara's gonna follow suit. Scottish did have to let her ferry go so that she could take a death port back to the front. Good memory on that.
Yeah, she's going to go for it. She has 9 bombs. That should be more than enough to take care of this.
Absolutely.
Should be.
Reward is 3 bombs and a shovel. 6 bombs and a shovel. Oh, and a mirror. Okay,
Ooh.
well, that's pretty important. Since she already knows how to get over to Mire, that does give her a few more entrances over in Desert to do.
It does. That gives us 3 entrances and the Desert Ledge item check as well. We'll immediately take that shovel and see what we can dig up here.
Just a little bit of love. I was getting scared there for a second, but Zaru's gonna get a nice refill on his bombs.
Yeah, it's nice that there are 6 bombs back here, so you get a refund for what it took to take care of those minis.
Oh, we get to see it again. I'm so excited about this connector. Oh, he's gonna be so sad.
Yeah, because he's gonna pop out down here and just be like,
Oh, not even. He's gonna walk in and see that he opened the door.
This is great. Just that moment of, I wish I could hear what he would say there, because he's probably just going like, what? What is this game? It's silly.
That's why we play it, right?
It is why we play Crosskeys, because it deals us such interesting connectors sometimes. Alright, we'll see if he can get through Spiral here. Brave the perils of the mini Moldarms. Oh, this one's being gross already.
And it's just chasing him. I mean, pulling out the bombs.
I like this option. It's good.
They can't hurt you if they're not there anymore.
Alright, meanwhile, Scottish is going to start checking some entrances in the south of the world. While I'm up in this, we're going to find... Ooh, there's Spike Cave. We'll come back later for that.
Nice movement on Zaru's side.
Alright, so we get an item and an entrance.
It's a
Ooh, there's a sword.
sword.
Well, that's worth it.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Ooh,
we're in the Dark World.
That is pretty good Dark World access, actually.
It really is. Right in West Dark World, we have the mirror, so we can. There's a whole plethora of entrances to go look at. Scottish going back through Super Bunny is going to end up over in Mire again.
She is interested in those entrances to check with the mirror. I like that. If you find an item and it enables several checks, and you just want to play forward with that and see what it gets you. Yeah. Meanwhile, Zarus found his way up on the mountain.
And Nagina here at the old man's home. Oh, Hype Cave. Hype Cave sitting at Desert Main. But how hype is it?
The mire big in the back. Okay, well that could definitely be something.
It definitely could be. It's also just nice to find your larger density overworld checks. So even if there's nothing really there, it's at least one more place you don't have to look for things.
There's our actual ice rod cave.
With a fire rod?
That's the wrong rod, but we're not going to complain.
No, absolutely not. It's definitely a nice weapon upgrade for Scottish.
Yes, it is. An actual weapon of sorts. We'll mirror to the back and see what's here. The restock shed.
That's just about all we can do here in desert, other than, I guess, Agina's cave.
Rep but Agina's entrance, yeah. Zaru's gonna take his flippers and go check out Lake Hylia entrance, finds just the curiosity shop. Nothing special there. Scottish will go ahead and run over and check this one last entrance. Zaru's located the top entrance of Turtle Rock at the lake shop entrance. And there's Swamp Palace at the Fortune Teller. 2 dungeons side by side.
Always fun. One dungeon that he can actually once we find and drain the dam, he can actually get one item.
A whole one check, yep.
Hey, sometimes that's just a vanilla small key. Not often, but sometimes.
Crosskeys sometimes does do a silly thing with that key, yeah.
Meanwhile, looks like both of our runners are heading over to Eastern. We're gonna take a look at some other entrances, I suppose. Maybe find something good, like a connector.
Yeah, that's our dark cave. That'll go somewhere. We'll have to see. Chase that in a bit. We got 2 other entrances to check first.
Yeah, as long as there's not another connector up here, I'm more than confident both of them will come back and follow through that. Follow that through.
Ooh, unfortunate.
But it will be fortunate for Scottish since she has her bottle already. It's just 3 bombs.
Nothing special we're missing there, okay. And there's Mimic Cave at Flute 5. Lacking the hammer, of course. Nothing we can do with that just yet.
Yep, so we're going right back to this dark connector.
Scottish doesn't have her sword yet, so she's having to very patiently wait on the Octorok to stop being a troll. She's decided she's had enough. Uses the fire rod.
Yep, when angry, throw fire. Usually works.
Fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah.
All right.
Fitting for the Charizard.
It is, yeah. All right, we're gonna see where this Death Mountain return cave goes. Ooh, that's a very good connector. Up to the island.
Extremely good. I heard you needed more bombs.
So we're going to get a bunch of entrance checks up here. Scottish is right behind him, of course. There is a decision to make here, of course. You have to decide which drop you're going to take, but generally the middle one is the better one to take because you can hit that bottom cave, which is normally locked by having both gloves. Ooh, a bow on library. Ooh, that is... Zaru needs to find his boots. And,
yeah.
Oh, Scottish is going to die from Mire. Or maybe just doing a health reset.
Probably a health reset. She was on 1 health coming from Eastern all the way over here. She probably definitely wants her health. Oh no, we're going in. Ooh, this is spicy.
This is interesting play, yeah.
Well, she does already have the big key. Change your mind. All right.
Never mind. Thinking about... Okay, never mind. Ooh, there's Laser Bridge.
She's falling right behind. She will have her bow momentarily. Castle Tower, small number 1.
And we have seen Agate Tower, and we have a lamp, so that does unlock both items there.
And it puts us 1 step closer to getting to Cackwell.
Yeah, I mean, with lamp, boots, and both Castle Tower smalls, that puts us actually like... Yeah, we just need that last key, and then we can actually just do Cackwell, like, fairly early if that key pops up.
Not a ton here on Laser Bridge.
No, nothing super exciting. I mean, the Castle Tower key is nice. We want those, actually. And here's Hookshot. Here's Hookshot Cave for the left of the bottommost entrances here. We can get 0 items in Zaru's case, 1 from Scottish, and we will see where this exit goes. Cute. Well, that's actually extremely convenient. That's nice because Zaru can pop in here and just get a bomb refill. That's convenient because now we can knock out these entrances and not have to worry about taking that connector again to check them.
Very true. So then we're going to turn in the shovel on Zaru's side.
Gosh, is done with her laser skips. And just gonna continue checking entrances over here. We'll get to see what the bonk chest in Hookshot Cave is.
Oh, you're right. The key. The swamp small.
Ooh, hello there. Okay. That is a very important key and unlocks 9 of the 10 checks in the dungeon.
Yeah, you know, just most of the dungeon.
If you want to do anything but the front chest, you need that key, yeah.
Well, my dream of vanilla swamp small is dead.
Not today, Trey. Not today. Zaru has the mirror, of course. We can mirror and see what's at the left entrance of race game. Oop, there's the dam.
With the best map in the game, obviously. So now, I guess between the two, we do have access to two things in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, at this point we need the hammer to go any farther than the second check in Swamp. Cave 45 entrance is a whole lot of nothing.
Looks like Scottish is going back up the mountain. You know, she hasn't done... She didn't find the connector that takes her over to West Death Mountain. So she's probably going to take this, hop down from Sky Island, and then walk over to the left. Which is going to also give her access, or a good look at the Tower of Hera entrance as well.
Yeah, because you can, as long as you can dodge these Lionels and get past the hammer pegs and then just mirror back, yeah, you can use this for West Mountain access. Meanwhile, Zaru is located at Thieves Town. We're going to dip in here and see what's in the front four. Small key spot on top of Spec Rock. We'll be grabbing that in a moment, as soon as we're done with the entrances. Ooh, well, if she knows how to mirror entry, she can do that. She's going to go for it.
Going for it.
Ether Medallion in the third check in the front four thieves. And a hook shot. Ooh, good find.
Very nice. Not too much in Waterfall with the Waterfall Fairy. This is Waterfall Fairy. It was the sprite of the Waterfall Fairy, but not too much there.
And there's the back of Desert at the Dark Lake shop. Scottish finds the Grave Ledge entrance at the bottom left cave on Dark Death Mountain.
Oh, Ruby. Oh.
Oh, he's doing it.
A man after my own heart. I love it.
All right, big 20. Nothing special.
Oh. I was really hoping something was going to be there.
A TR small on top of Spec Rock. Okay. And there's our rescue cave there. It is always somewhere on West Death Mountain. It could be as high up as Hera and as low as it's vanilla. It will never be the old man where you drop him off, because that will crash the game if it happens. Or so I am told, and I'm willing to believe it.
Yeah, so am I. If someone's gonna say the game's gonna crash if I do a thing, I'll believe them.
Yep. So Zaru is now going to investigate the mire area by way of Super Bunny Cave.
It will be nice that he will only have to have gone through this once rather than twice. As
Yeah.
Scottish did.
He's not been this way yet, so he doesn't know he's about to pop out of mire and be pleased that he has the mirror and all these convenient entrances. Check. On the other hand, we haven't seen much. We didn't really see much at a West Death Mountain from him, so we're going to see more of that from Scottish's side.
Though she did find her way to the Dark World, she's going right back to the mountain. Ooh, Desert Palace.
That is both a couple items we can pick up, as well as a couple of exits to check, so it's a nice find.
Well, item-wise, it's a little barren, but we're going right back up the mountain. Looking
Yeah.
for more entrances.
Yeah, she'll finish off her entrances before diving into Chick Desert exits, ideally.
Ooh.
And there's GT.
Well, we can get 3 things.
Or thinks about Harris, says maybe not. Yeah,
We're
in
going
out
for it.
thinking about it. Probably check out some Hera checks. Yeah.
Well, there's a big key. That could be pretty important.
Eastern Big. Okay.
Good. Releases Fairy. Take the death. Very nice. I imagine, given that he has hookshot, we are probably going to see this dungeon get cleared. Well, I say cleared. I mean, we're going to defeat a Moldorm.
Exactly. Yeah, we have a sword and a hook shot. That is good enough.
Hera basement.
And Hera basement. We have the key in the lamp. He's gonna go for it.
Tiles. I've now determined are anti-coffee. They must be tea drinkers.
Scottish just finished off with her mountain entrance check. She's going to opt to head into the Dark World and check out Village of Outcasts area.
Man, these mini Moldorms really are giving both runners a run for their money today.
Yeah, they're just bad today, yeah. Okay, just a heart piece in the basement. Nothing special there. And now we will Harapot. Or does not have the boots. He's going to do a bomb setup here, but I know he knows what he's doing. He can probably pull it off. He was 1 pixel to the left there, tried to buffer it, didn't quite get it. It was 1 to the right that time.
might try again here.
Scottish is going to check out North Dark World. Going to see... Oh, she hasn't done... Oh, we haven't checked Bonk Rocks yet. That is the bottom of Bumper Cave. There we go.
There's the Hera pot.
That'll put him up on the 5th floor of the dungeon. Yeah.
It's one of those numbers. Hera is a tower, therefore it is tall.
It starts on floor 2 and it goes up like 4 or 5, I forget. Ice Palace small, nothing super special there, but okay.
But Adalor, the logic.
Who really cares about Ice Palace key logic?
I mean, yeah,
who has time to keep track of that?
So I've been sort of glancing over Scottish's side. She has found, like, within the past minute or so, maybe minute or two, she's found 2 entrances to this dungeon.
Oh, where was the other one? Was it Dark Sank? I missed it.
I believe so. It was either that or Bonk Rock. I don't think it was Bonk Rocks, but I'm pretty sure
it wasn't Bonk Rocks. No.
So yeah, I think it was Dark Sank.
Okay, well that was there's the bottom entrances at the bottom TR cave ledge thing.
That one's not as exciting.
So she's going to take a death in here, which does this little trick we call... oh, she's a fairy. You're going to have to do it again. So there's a called Dungeon Bunny Revive. To basically, if you die in a Dark World dungeon, when you respawn in the dungeon, you will be in your normal state. And you can do checks in that dungeon. It's not in logic, in just Crosskeys without any glitch logic, but it does a light and make checks within the dungeon.
Yep. We saw Zaruvyen do the same thing here in Hera, in the basement, after he mirror super bunnied into the dungeon in the first place.
Yeah. Well, he mirrored in, so he was able to do it that way. Yeah, the other way you can do it is if you have the mirror and you can go in an entrance and use the mirror on the exact same frame. When you enter, you will be in normal state and not bunny state, and you'll be able to do things within the dungeon. Well, it's super bunny state specifically. And then if you die in the dungeon, you then become just real state, not super bunny.
Alright, yep, but Zaru has a crystal now. Where the fight eventually happened. Moldorm with an intended sword is it's a little rough.
Yeah, Fighter Soul Moldorm is not a fight really anyone wants to do, but sometimes we just have to. Silver arrows in the second check-in castle.
Always nice to find, especially when you're still swordless.
Yep, lacking a sword, the silver arrows do a pretty good job of making up for that. You can kill almost anything with them in one hit. She's going to go ahead and continue back to Dark Cross. Having the lamp makes this pretty easy to check. We've already seen the back of Escape because it was just at Cackwell at drop down, so we don't have to worry about leaving anything behind by not having the castle small key.
Exactly.
Dara's going for Moth.
I mean, hey, you got a sword and a fire rod. Why not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you got like 9 hearts, an ether medallion to take care of the Gibdo room. Honestly, not a bad option when you want to save some magic for the fight itself, which is preferable.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll come in with he gets to the last pot here. He could have a full magic meter for Moth. This would be very good. this room is terrible sometimes.
Only sometimes?
Only sometimes. Sometimes it's just fine. It's our stun prize. Ooh, it's a heart. Okay, that's convenient.
That's very convenient.
Another example of Mirror Super Bunny Scotch is doing here, trying to get in this entrance to do... Oh, it's a Pyramid Fairy. And what's the small key? Misery Mire. Eh. Zara does have that fairy he just collected, so if he does die to Moth here, we have that safety. There we go. Nicely
Don't
done.
need it though. Very, very nice fight. Reward
Yeah,
over
big
$20.
Yeah, big 20. And that is his second crystal.
I do believe this is where Zaru got his hook shot. No, I'm incorrect. Ignore me.
No, Hookshot was in the fourth check in Thieves Town.
That's right. The dam was here. See, but now Scottish can go get her flippers. She can do two things in Swamp Palace. I'm gonna keep going back to Swamp Palace until either it pays off or it's nothing.
Yeah. So I was going to go ahead and dive into Agate Tower for the two checks that are available. We're still lacking the second small key to get us up the rest of the tower and open up Cackwell. I was kind of excited for this early because I'm thinking, man, if these keys pop up early, it'll be nice. But that second key has yet to surface, so Cackwell may end up being so late that there's nothing in it. We have to wait and see where that second small key ends up being.
Yeah, because that could be pretty much anywhere.
So Zaru needs to go north and go to Uncle at Sanctuary and get his boots already. He might be headed this way now.
I can't think of what else he would be coming over here for.
Yeah, there's not much else up here really. He's already seen Magic Bat at the fairy drop, so he is headed for this. Bit late to his boots. He'll have some cleanup to do, but he'll have them at least.
Scottish now in Thieves Town.
She will do the same play, jump in, take a death to the Blue Zezek, and then that does the revive, and you can get 4 checks in here. Still haven't seen the Thieves' Big Key, so half the dungeon is still locked away to us.
So where to now? There's a lot of options.
I feel like one entrance I'm looking at that we haven't really seen anything of yet is the Laser Eyes entrance to Turtle Rock. Because I don't think either of them have dove in there and actually to see what's in like Lava Chest or Chain Chomps. Granted, I understand why, because the concept of killing the Pokey and getting the key, not great, but now we do have a Fire Rod that's much more palatable.
Very true. I kind of agree with you on that now. Now that you've said it, it does sound very promising. It looks like Zaru is going to head back up the mountain and go get his bow.
Either that or he's cleaning up Sick Kid, maybe.
It could be both.
I mean, he could definitely do both, yeah. He's going for the kicker first, okay.
We're pretending Sick Kid doesn't exist. Which is fair, it's fine, he doesn't have anything.
Yeah, he doesn't... Yeah. does have this entrance as well to check. And he actually, no, he's going for Hookshot Cave. Yeah, I like this. He can check this entrance, see what's here, which is nothing, and drop down and beat immediately at Hookshot Cave.
True. He knows his bow is there. He knows there's another one out there somewhere. So maybe that's sort of he's just putting that like in the back of his mind for now.
Yeah. That bow is relatively accessible, honestly. There's our swamp pool we saw earlier, and now we'll get actually the other 3, which is a Meyer map. Okay, a little bit of information. A 10 arrow pack, and a heart piece. Oh, well, not much here.
Not terribly exciting. But, I mean, it did at least let him come back and get his swamp small.
Oh, he can mirror to that right here. Actually, that's that. No, wait, no, he can't. He can't quite mirror to that. Damn. I was thinking he could mirror to it, but there's no way to hit the bushes. I was thinking like multi-world stuff. I don't know. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right. Meanwhile, Scottish is actually making a mire dive now. Having now a hook shot and a fire rod, it's a decent bit of armaments to take care of this dungeon. Still hasn't found her sword. I forgot. It's been so long. I forgot where we got that first sword. Actually,
it's in Spiral Cave.
Oh right, that's Spiral.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially with our loadout now, like it's Spiral Cave is almost a cakewalk. I would say run, but we don't have a sword.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Meyer. Show us something good. That's the map.
It's a pod map. I mean, we don't have that information yet, so that's nice. We haven't even seen that dungeon yet. "17-second little cutscene break here. It is 17 seconds. Count them out if you want.
You told us after the fact, so now it's delayed.
You can just take my word for it.
I'll just take your word for it. That's fair.
All right, what's in our big key chest in Meyer? It is a big 20. Did you know there are 28 big 20s in the pool? That's a lot.
No wonder I hate seeing every single one of them, because there's too many.
28. Zaru has happened upon GT now, because he's doing his West Death Mountain checks, so he'll get a couple nothings here. We're still lacking the items to do anything further in GT. We would need Samari to proceed on the right side, and a hammer to proceed on the left. And there's no big key for the climb, so that's all we get.
Nice, quick, and concise GT. And a moon pearl.
There it is, in the Meyer big chest.
Gross.
So we had to find the Meyer big key, which was in a hype cave at the front entrance of Desert, which the mirror was like easy to find, so it wasn't really that bad. But yeah, that was not a terribly late moon pearl, but is not exactly free.
One more thing here in Meyer. It's a key. It's a GT.
GT small. That'll be convenient later whenever we get more access to the tower to start doing checks in the basement. I think that's our first GT small, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
So that doesn't do much logically by itself, because they're all like most of GT is like either 0 key locked or like 3 key locked. So 1 by itself doesn't do a whole lot.
No in between, 0 or 3 basically, and I guess the few 4 checks, but
yeah. Oh yeah, and the boots, 2 orange points out. Yeah, we did need the boots to enter Mire. The like hookshot gets us in too, but as far as the boots go, yeah, we're about out of stuff that the boots really do. I mean, we get another entrance in the Dark World at the bomb shop Bonk Rock thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, boots also let us go fast.
Mm-hmm. We like going fast.
Who cares about logic? Just go fast.
We are racing after all. Sorry, I headed for second check swamp. He's doing it.
Let's go!
You just really want your hammer to be here, don't you?
I really want the hammer to be here.
I mean, I want it too. I want this to be just like, why is that there? I'll take anything here, though. Anything interesting. Any cool item. A TR small. Well,
That's significantly less interesting.
That's not that exciting, though.
Unless, like, hear me out. What if Trinex has the hammer?
I mean, that'd be an interesting play, but
that would mean logically you have to go in there and get that key.
I mean, yeah, we only have 2 of those keys, though. We got 2 more to pop up before that's even like a logical possibility.
And a ice rod. And probably another sword.
Yeah, we don't have the ice rod either. You're right.
Oh yeah, trust me, that dream is way down the line.
Alright, Zara's going for his bow now? What's he doing? Oh, he's going for Mire. Oh, good. He's going to get his pearl. He can actually just get his bow after this, because he can drop down after he's done with Mire. So he will actually be not that far behind in getting his pearl. He might feel like he's late to this. I bet he probably feels like he's late to pearl, but there's only a few minute difference between them in that respect. Scottish has knocked out her checks in Agate Tower, and here we are heading it into Turtle Rock. What I was talking about earlier. Yes, we've got a couple checks that are accessible here. We don't have the big key, so we can't go to the right here, but to get a crystal roller. But we can get the lava chest and the chain chomps. Yeah, like I said, he probably feels like he's late to that, but I am not surprised at his reaction. Lava chest is just a bomb pack, nothing exciting there. We'll get to go up to Chain Chomp Room and hopefully just not have a bad time there, hopefully. Skullwood's big as in Mire Spike Chest, okay. I guess that's nice to have, because actually we've got like, I mean, Skullwoods is not a bad trip. We have at least 1 small key for it, and the fire rod and the big key, so that's actually just like a really nice full clear trip to Skullwoods.
Yeah, exactly. As long as there's nothing, in the back of
the back, yeah, but at least we can see what's in the back if there's something there, yeah.
Yeah, Like we don't. I don't know if we want to see like Ice Palace there or something.
Yeah, that would be awful.
That'll be a little terrible.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does he still have that fairy? He does.
Hey,
Yep.
Yeah. He got one from Waterfall Fairy actually. When he
Oh, did he get a refill? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. Okay, good.
Hey,
All right.
Scottish is gonna get her sword.
Yeah. So she played to the rule of Crosskeys that you're swordless for an hour. That's what she was doing.
Well, then she needs to wait 30 seconds until
it's close enough, Trey. 25 seconds is we're gonna just call it close enough.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
All right, she's got her sword, and she's now in the Dark World, which is really where she wants to be now because we've got Pearl. Like, you can just get a bunch of entrance checks knocked out here. Start with the Thieves' Town pole, which is hello Sahasrahla. Green pendant is Pod. Ooh,
oh
okay.
boy, and then Pod.
We have a heart piece, a map to Turtle Rock. Okay.
The hammer.
And the hammer in Saha's closet. All right. That's not honestly that bad. You kind of just get that naturally. All right, she's gonna head south and maybe not. Maybe go north. Thinking about Skull Woods, maybe. Where are you going? Map check. We've got Crystal at Mire. Okay.
And a pendant.
Oh, and pendant
Pearl.
TR. Okay, yeah. I was looking like, oh yeah, we don't have that information yet. Good call. Actually, we've got most of our dungeon info at this point between the two of them. We've only got one pendant left to find amongst Swamp, Eastern, and Desert, and then we'll know everything. Lars picked up his bow off of library, and now he will head over. Where's he going? Do you have mount entrances left to check? He might. I think. Actually, I don't know if he. He's got Pearl now. He can do. Oh, he hasn't done Desert. Okay. Or Desert exits, at least. And then Scottish is going to take care of Mothula.
Did Scottish do the desert exits?
I don't think she actually went out either of them. I don't remember her doing so.
Ooh, new information.
Ooh,
Pretty
there's
nice
the
information.
Dark Mountain Ledge. Yeah, this is good. Hello, Palace of Darkness with 3 keys. We're going to be in here for a bit. He doesn't have his hammer, which is unfortunate, but we also don't have the big key, so we're going to get several items here, but we'll be leaving a few behind, yeah.
That was a pretty decent moth fight. We are opening the front. I guess it makes sense. We don't have the hammer.
Yeah, you know you're going to have to do that anyway to proceed in the dungeon. You see a pretty typical route here with like 3 keys. You'll open the front. With 3 keys without hammer, you'll open the front, you'll open the back door, and then you'll probably save a key to decide whether to possibly scum it later or just make sure you have at least 1 key to access the boss. Scotch is going for a dig game. Let's see how many and what we find. $19 digs for a heart. We'll take it.
Pot a little empty so far.
Yeah, we've got a few more coming in the back, but yeah, not a whole lot really coming out of it just yet. Another big 20 on Stumpy. Yeah, given that Zaru threw a bomb over the ledge there at the big chest, and we've got a lamp. This will be a pretty easy hammer jump to the dark maze, and that is our top of bumper caves. That entrance is dead at the dark bonk rock.
The
GT Big is in Rupee Basement. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. You know, I would hate to see that big key.
Yeah.
Because that's there's some stuff in logic up there.
Yep, and you can actually just complete the climb with hookshot and an assortment of weapons.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad. It's definitely not a bad pile of weapons they have to do it either.
What is actually at Pyramid? I think it's Lumberjack, so it's worth one more item for finishing the climb.
I think you're right. Another big key to Hera.
Hera Big. Well, yeah, we don't want that either. I know. That sucks. No, that is not a key we want to see. It's apparently we had a French vanilla single arrow too. Thanks to Homemade Beer for noticing that. And here's Paradox.
Bombos.
Map to Swamp. That's good info. Actually, that's one of our last 3 maps that we need. And a mushroom and a desert small. That's a decent Paradox.
Yeah. You know, I was with the way the first 2 checks were looking. I had a little hope, and then it turned around. It turned around.
All right, the middle exit. Oh, that's okay. That's not bad. This is Dark Shopping Mall. We can just check too. We're missing the rock here. Yeah. We'll get one entrance here.
Just giving it a hug. Just some bombs in King's Tomb.
And Paradox Bottom kicks us out at the useless desert exit. So he'll head back up here. Scottish is checking out entrances in the Palace of Darkness area. We're gonna find what's in Long. I think this is Long Ferry Cave. Oh, there's our brewery.
Just a heart. Piece of heart.
Zara will take that desert small key and go immediately back in to check it out. I like this, and also you still have one desert exit to check after this.
Big key to pod.
Ooh, oh man, that sucks. That really sucks, actually.
It really does.
Oh, Crosskeys, why are you like this?
The worst part is he doesn't know it's a pendant.
He does not know yet, no.
We paid Kiki 100 rupees to come play this chess game to win 20. That's a good deal, right?
No. It definitely isn't. Zara found so Desert left kicked out at the dark side on Bumper Ledge. We found another pod small on top, and then the light side there was a nothing entrance. So he's going to do a little more dark world here. Skull Woods is still an option. We haven't seen either of them dig into Skull Woods yet, and he's right here. Let's see some Skull Woods checks, Zaru. Doesn't look like we found really much of anything in the pod area.
No. She did find the top of Fairy Ascension Cave, but it looks like it's opting to choose not to. It's choosing to not follow it. So making his way into Hyrule Castle, he will momentarily have his silver arrows.
Dark Potion Shop is Ice Palace.
Yeah, Ice Palace.
Hog.
Scottish, you still don't have a glove.
Still missing a glove. Can't go to Catfish. Nope.
You also still can't go to Zora, yes. Well, she can. It requires her to go south.
We do have a mushroom, though. Turn that in. Wait, oh, she doesn't have the mushroom. No, never mind. I'm sorry. Zara was the mushroom. Oh, she's actually thinking about ice. She was pondering Ice Palace and thinking, like, you know, you've got a hammer and a hook shot, like, and like what, one small key? Yeah, we can do stuff here.
This is well. So Zaru does have both ice smalls.
Oh, he does, yeah.
So technically this isn't Samaria locked.
Yeah, it's a bit slower without Icebreaker, but we do have the hammer, so we can access most of the dungeon. I mean, all of the dungeon, really.
Yeah, all of the dungeon.
We're just missing the big key.
That right there. Great job. Oh, yeah. Actually, we can't finish this. We need a glove.
You're right. I love this game. It's ridiculous. So this is actually, chat's bringing up an interesting point here that I often forget about when it comes to, the bomb was a little too far south there. Yeah, when you're entering Ice Palace on this sort of scenario, it can often be better to not do the bomb jump. Basically, just play it normally and just get what you can, because you can't clear the dungeon. And basically, if you're going to do a bomb jump here, you're, like Orange is pointing out, you're betting that there's a glove in here, basically.
Yeah, which Scott is opting to do.
And she pulls it off first try, so it makes it look easy. Yeah. I think the reasoning there is that you can get the available checks just kind of like faster overall without doing the bomb jump. But then if you do the bomb jump and you find a very convenient glove here, then of course you get paid out for it. The boomerang. He's not opting to go up to the right side?
Well, we don't have a glove.
Oh, no glove. Duh. Don't mind me.
That glove is a little important. We just had
there's a stupid giant block we have to lift. Duh.
Yup. Remember that whole do you or do you not IPDJ in this situation conversation we had?
That thing I was just talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I'm sitting here only thinking about the fact that the glove is needed for the bottom. I'm like, yeah.
Yep, and see, it is somewhere else too.
Yeah, so this in particular here is where it saves time, because if you're taking this route to Ice-T, then you have to go down and spend a bunch of time getting just around the other side of the room.
Hey, it's Skullwood's time.
Hey, we're finally going here. Cool. I've liked this for a while because of how many things we have that just make this a full clearable trip to Skullwoods. A pod small in this big chest. Okay.
Yep. That gives him 5 now.
A lot of pod smalls. And the second GT small. Okay. Or is that 3 for him?
I believe that's 2.
Just 2. Okay.
Ah, the other best map in the game.
The GT map in Ice-T. Great. So Ice Palace. Not very exciting except for its own big key, which didn't lead to anything. So, yeah. Lacking Samaria, of course, we will have to push the statue. Scottish has spotted her paradox entrance there. She hasn't found it the other way yet, so she'll be doing this for getting her first look at paradox.
Yep.
Finds a heart in the middle chest, the big key chest of Skullwoods. And we'll pop out to the back here and see what is fire unlocked in the back.
Money!
Oh, whole lot of nothing. Okay.
I mean, if you put the time in there, it's infinite money.
Well, sure. We do not have infinite time. We're going fast, Trey.
You know, I'll give you that. That's absolutely fair.
Takes the drop and finds the left drop, which is good. We have a key to castle, which is entirely useless at this point. It is a trackable item, so we will put it on the screen. Shout out to our trackers keeping up with these two. Well, Skullwoods is a whole lot of nothing.
Yep. You had a dream. We both had dreams this seed, and they both failed us.
Yeah, unfortunately. What's our pyramid fairy refill? It is a fairy.
Not bad.
Scottish will check this and say, "Oh, desert right." Yeah. So we've kind of got this kind of a loop of connectors that all just kind of works together. She's just finding it from the other direction. Ruby's gonna get his hammer. And that information that pod is green. Yeah, thanks, Saw.
And hammer time.
He does a map check. We've got crystal at swamp. So our last pendant is either desert or eastern.
Interesting. So either we need to find a big key, or we need to find Eastern Palace.
Yeah, we do have the big key for eastern. Well, at least Saru has it. Where was that? Jeez. Oh yeah, that was at the Hera cage. That's right. I've been taking notes because I forget things. So yeah, you're right. It's either the big key to desert or the Eastern Palace entrance. Neither of which has seen that. And Scottish is working on her trip into pod. She has the same number of keys that Zaro did, so it'll be a relatively similar trip. She has the hammer, so you can do a little better routing. She's not going to be able to really come up with any more items. Unless she decides...
Depending on how she spends her keys, we might see 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, unless she decides to burn a key on like Hellway or Big Key Chest or something. Yeah, actually, if she spends more time without using the front entrance, she can afford to spend a key on either of those. Which it looks like she's going to do that. Yeah. So basically, you skip the front door, you go to the right side, you with the hammer, it makes it actually possible to do this, of course. So she'll get one. She has the option of opening either Hellway or Big Key Chest if she wants to still save a key for boss access.
Or knowing that it's a pendant, we might be getting both Hellway and the vanilla Big Key Chest.
Potentially, yeah. She might just write it off. I mean, it's green pendant, so I mean it's worth an item, but yeah, we'll see what decision she makes here.
Once more with feeling.
Once more into the swamp. Nope, no maps there still.
So this time we can do everything except for the big chest.
Yep, this does give us, we have a lot more swamp access now. So this is yeah, this is for
Hey look, a glove.
Ooh, a glove in Hellway. Wow, that is that's 6 key locked, by the way, but we've seen what, 5 of them?
Yeah, Zaru has 5.
The Scottish gets paid out for doing a little bit of key logic breaking. We'll, yeah, so he went in there with 3 keys, but he did the key difference there. Yeah, there's that French vanilla single arrow. Yeah, the single arrow, by the way, lives in the left side of Pod Rupee basement, in case you weren't aware. But yeah, when Zaru was there, he had 3 keys, like Scottish does, but no hammer, so he wasn't able to do this kind of nice route where he can spend a key somewhere and get a lucky item. So that glove could end up just being really late and not lead to anything huge, but we'll see. It's still a glove. You still definitely want a glove to do things.
I mean, it is also a keys of go mode thanks to Ice Palace.
Mm-hmm. Like, for all we know, like Ice Palace could be like, oh, there's our last pod small. Okay,
there's his logic to go back to pod.
So now he has 6. He has all of his pod keys. If he, hopefully he doesn't write it off as a green pendant and say I'm not doing it, because there's still several items for him to get there, and he knows he can do all of the dungeon now. Yeah, now we're getting to the interesting part of the scene where it's kind of like, all right, we know where things are, we know what these runners have to do, and we hope they don't put off those decisions.
Yep.
A little bit of bomb setup to get under the water here, and that Stalfos is being a troll. I don't know if this horizontal position works. Oh, it does. Okay. Scottish finds her other boomerang. She's got both of them now, yeah. She's, of course, taking that glove and immediately chasing it to see what it leads to. The side swamp has what? We've got a 10 arrow pack in the left chest, and on the right, a heart. Pretty healthy overall, 14 hearts. Still green, though. Neither of the armors have popped up. Scottish did a quick map check to get herself caught up in information. They are now, I believe, in the same situation of having a coin flip between Desert and Eastern. She just map checked there just to confirm that she doesn't have any maps for those. Yeah.
And Zaru off to the back.
Got 4 more items back here, including what's on the boss. Another bomb setup. Still lacking the cane for diving. Heart piece refill brings him up to 15.
Who needs mail upgrades? We have 15 hearts.
Yeah, right. Another TR small and waterfall. We now have 3 of those, I think. Yeah, 3. Got one more check from the boss. It's not going to be a fun boss fight having only 1 sword, but we can definitely still clear the boss. Go for double spins, which is what you want to do ideally here. Or double hook spins, yeah. Meanwhile, Scottish is working on her golden strip. Second shot finds the mark. What do we get? A blue rupee. Well,
$5.
Swamp basically only coughed up the last pod small. That's really about it. I don't know if he's necessarily in trouble. He's got some more stuff he can look at, but he does need to go back for that glove, definitely. Like, it's 100% needed.
You know what I've forgotten about since getting the hammer? Left side GT.
Left side GT is open, you are correct.
There's a lot of things over there. Including, we have the big key.
We do have the big key, yes. We don't have the third GT small to put a large chunk of that into logic, but yes, it is mechanically accessible. These are doing a little bit of cleanup here, checking stuff we've already seen from the other side. No, nothing new for information just yet. Scottish now having glove and hammer, she can basically choose whatever Dark World portal she wants. Very convenient.
Indeed. Oh, it looks like at this point she's doing some flipper ships or going into this dungeon here. This is here up front.
Yep, can't do anything here.
I think maybe trying to go to Swamp and just
forgot which one it was.
Oops, went to the wrong one. My bad. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Swamp Palace.
I was gonna go ahead and chase this the Fairy Ascension connector. I don't think Scottish went through this.
She did not. She saw it and then decided to go up to Catfish instead.
I also don't think we have.
She tried to go to Catfish, but didn't have a glove.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that actually, because I'm thinking like we don't have a lot left for entrances. I was thinking like we found like the big ones, right? Like the Dark Mountain Ledge and Floating Island and stuff. Like, I was like, what if this just kicks out to to Hammer Pegs, and then it turns out
here it is.
He's going to reverse through this, and because he's got a couple things left to see on East Dark World still. Gonna look at whatever is on Pyramid Ledge. I didn't see if Scottish looked at this.
She did. It was a map.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't remember where to, but I believe it's a map.
Or it says no to maps. No time for maps. Okay. I mean, that's fair. At this point, you're basically like you have two chances at a map that's useful, and there are probably still a few more that are in the pool. They both tried to lift that skull without having the glove. It's very natural to get here and just like lift the rock. Like, oh wait, I can't.
Right, but you can still go here because you have a hammer.
Yes. And he will find his Ice Palace. And he'll go for it. Thinking about it. Thinking. Think Norm. Decides no.
Good on him, because there's nothing there.
Yeah, if he puts this off until the dungeon is just full clearable, which he's doing it. All right, that's good news for him. He's saving a good chunk of time.
Indeed, and turning in his mushroom, which is going to let him. We found the potion shop. It's here in CAC, right?
It is at Tavern Front, correct?
So we're going right there to see what it is. This could be a thing.
It's gonna be like a big 20.
Oh, it's even worse.
Or a compass. Not even useful at all. He's gonna save. Actually, yeah, saving the mushroom. Not a bad idea there. But wait, he already saved and quit.
He already saved and quit, so he's not gonna have the mushroom back.
No, yeah, it was the right idea, but he didn't do it.
Clearly the power move of, I don't want this so bad, I'm gonna hard reset instead of saving and quitting.
It is very much a power move, yes. Gonna head back through Dark Cave to go back up the mountain.
Oh, right, there's an item down there.
Yeah, he hasn't done, or he might have seen this earlier, but not checked what it is. Yeah, it's a Grave Ledge, yeah. Hello, shield.
No, that can stay there.
Trey, how do you feel about shields?
I don't want to talk about it.
And Scottish has opted to take the menu route of fighting Argus. This is if you do your double pull sword spins optimally, it's about half a minute slower to do this with hammer was hoping to hammer. And Zara's doing that thing we talked about a little bit ago, heading for left side GT.
I like it.
I like it as well. There are a bunch of items we can access over here. There's half magic.
That's very nice. And hey, armor. There we go.
Hey, armor. Blue.
Hey, that's
Hello?
Samaria.
That is... What is that? What is that door? Is that still a 3?
No, I believe that's 4.
Is that a 4?
I believe that's 4.
Man, a 4-lock Samaria. That's something interesting.
Which means the entirety of the right side is technically 4 key locked.
Yes, it is. Oh wow. Well, there's the cane. We have it now. Oh, Zara, why would you do that? Why would you push the block that way with the fire snake? Eastern map? No. I was saying Eastern or desert map? No, we're still hoping. We want that info.
I'm sure they want that info too. Where is Scottish heading? Oh, she might be going back up the mountain. No, the other shield. Why? Game.
Shields.
There's the
Eastern map.
There's the Eastern.
Yeah. All right. And a Quake Medallion.
And it's Zelda. Oh right, wait. She has access to Dark World everywhere. I forgot about that.
She does, yeah.
Yeah, this could be a nice palace play actually.
She does have the glove. The dungeon is now mechanically completable.
Wow, that mini Helma. Acting like a true hero there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep, and Scottish is going right back into ice. I got real scared there for a second since he was lingering on his mirror there.
Yeah. A bit scary. Hello, Master Sword. Both armors are in here. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess they also needed... swords are also a little important to beat this game, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, we kind of want at least 2 of them.
Sometimes you just forget about that, looking at all the other shiny items in the game.
Alright, and of course we will head to the right side, because why wouldn't you?
Oh, baby, tile room. Let's go.
Tile room normally locked by 0 GT smalls, now actually 4 because of the Samaria location. Just a pack of bombs, nothing exciting.
Aww. I live for tile room.
It's nice to see important things there sometimes. Yeah. We like I said earlier. Just playing a chat here, Instructional Mike saying Zaru is gonna save a bunch of time. That's correct because he's only gonna make one trip in there. I mean, at this rate, like if nothing's in Ice Palace, he may just end up go-moding the dungeon. There's our second bottle with a blue potion.
Swamp Big.
Swamp Big. We don't want that.
Yes.
That doesn't exist.
That is right by Link's house, though. I mean, it's not that bad to get to. We are not climbing. Zaru
Okay, so
does not want to climb.
Misery Mire key in right side Ice Palace, and what is in the final chest? A GT small. Ooh, okay. Well, there's that's 3. Yep. There's some logic there, and I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, because what? That gets you up to the pre-Moldorm chest if you climb.
Yeah, the climb is 3. Yeah.
Well, mini Hummer room is 0.
Well, true. Yeah, but the completing the climb is 3. Zara's going for pod. He's gonna complete pod. Yes, good.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's got all the keys. No reason not to.
So we got 4 checks left here, as you can see by his compass indicator, which normally think compasses are dumb and useless, but they're nice for spectating because you can walk in and be like, oh, 4 items left.
Yeah,
And we have all the keys. We can just do everything without even having to care about the key routing. Just do it.
just go pick up your items and call it a day.
So I didn't see this one from Scottish, I don't think. That is a...
Ooh,
the Aga Small. Ooh. All right, that gets us Cackwell. A completely logical Cackwell at Lumberjack drop, which... What else do we need? Do we need anything at this point?
It depends if... Well, we need the Thieves' Town Big Key.
Yeah, we need Thieves Big, you're right, and we need...
Possibly
might need
desert.
the desert Big, yeah. We still need to find Eastern Palace, where the heck it is. It's starting to look like it might just be Mitz locked.
Alright, Zaru now can lift heavy objects. Not the heaviest, just somewhat heavy.
Some heavy. Partially heavy.
And Crystal Get for Scottish.
Yep, she has taken down the Cold Stare. Appreciable effort considering with only just a fighter sword. It's not an easy fight.
No, definitely not. She did switch to hammer, which makes it a little nicer, but it's the hammer hitbox is
Yeah, hammer's dicey. Oh, he was 1 pixel off there. I thought he had it too. Taking another attempt at the hammer jump here. He does have a fairy, so he has more than 1 attempt left by his hearts. And we'll get a look at Catfish finally. Another bottle with a B.
with a B. At this point, if I were Zaru, I would just go spend the key. Or not.
Or abandon it? Don't abandon it, please. Don't. Yeah, at this point, just like spend the key, just do it. If you're having trouble with hammer jump, just go for it. He's gonna kill the boss, and I guess he'll do it after the boss, hopefully.
Maybe.
Scottish at an hour 43 will finally get her Zora check. Just a piece.
We are going for Helma here. It is green pendant, so Saha could have something. That something be. Could this be the last GT small? I think it can. Nice fairy drop from the turtles.
Yeah, that was convenient. We don't have to worry about Elf at all for Helmasar. Goes for the key dash, doesn't get it. Well, Scottish will make her way into Hera. This is actually her first trip to Hera, and she'll just be able to completely clean out the dungeon.
Because that's her Eastern Palace big key. So then she just needs to go find... She needs to get to GT and get her Samaria. And then find where this darn Thieves Big is. That's a sword.
We do like a sword. We do like swords.
So I guess going to Helma was worth it today.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out your 6th pod key is worth it. He is skipping the big chest.
All right, that big chest doesn't exist.
He's gambling. We're just going to really hope that there's nothing in it. Having a bit of indecision on where he wants to go. Going for the portal. Got to go around. He wants to turn in that green pen, and it looks like.
Hey,
Eastern's a crystal.
So we are looking for a big key. Just one.
Yeah, we need the Thieves Town big key, and also to actually find Eastern Palace. It has not yet popped up.
Yeah, that's a little important, I suppose.
It's a lot important. Don't downplay it.
Yeah, it's a lot important. Alright, moment of truth. Well,
a heart piece. Nothing exciting. Yeah, as far as we're looking here, like we're an entrance and a big key, but that entrance could potentially be Mitz locked, so we might end up having to find a second glove to check more entrances to get it, but we'll see. There are a couple entrances I don't think we've seen. Let's actually... Scottish is in the area, so she can, if she hasn't done it already, she can look at the checkerboard entrance.
Oh, you're right. We haven't seen that.
And also the rock between swamp and desert. I don't think she's lifted that one yet. She might be doing it on the way out of here. Like this, if that's her play, like it's a good route. She can do those entrances after she's done with Hera. She has completed Hera. She's going to mirror out. And we'll do just that. Because this could be Eastern Palace, or the other rock could be Eastern Palace, or it could be like, yeah, that's nothing. It could end up being like, the Ice Palace entrance could be there. Could be the Rock and Dark Shopping Mall. There are a few options still. Yeah, Zara's going for ice here. This is a pretty natural play. You've got everything to make this dungeon really easy.
Absolutely. We're gonna ice break. We've got Tempered Sword. We've got all the keys. Well, I guess he doesn't have the big key.
Oh, the Smith House. Okay. And we hadn't seen that. That's a good point, actually. That is like the last place it could be, actually. Yeah.
I didn't even... Oh, right. The big key to ice is here.
Yeah. it's still there. Yeah.
I forgot.
So we found our Smith House. We can't do that yet, because that's also Mitz locked. But there's... At this point, the only thing that could really be important off of that would be the Thieves Big. I was just headed back up the mountain. Actually, it could be the entrance, the top entrance to Hookshot Cave. That rock there, I don't think anyone's lifted that yet.
You know, you're right. I don't think anyone has.
Oh no, she's headed for left mountain. Okay. I'm surprised she didn't lift that ship while she was right there, actually.
Have they come out of that already?
I don't think
Did I
so.
miss that?
I don't have that marked as anything, but maybe I missed it. Ah, she's going for GT. Okay. This is also a reasonable play. I still just think you lift if that rock is if you didn't come out of that, you lift that while you're right there. Like, why not?
Meanwhile, Scottish heading down. She's going to pick up her Samaria, be probably super excited about it. Zaru's going to finish off Ace Palace here relatively quickly. It's definitely a very good question of when, if either runner decides to go back to TR. Since we do have Samaria now, basically everything in the front is easily accessible. Blinking you miss it, there goes Cold Stare for Zaruvyen. Heading up to check Catfish, while Scottish finishes off the left side of GT. More than likely we'll head over to the right. I'll be very interested to see if she decides to climb. Zaru wants nothing to do with that poor bee, leaving it in the bottle in the water.
Really quite mean, honestly.
Indeed.
She will do the same play, of course, having gotten to Samaria. Gonna head to the right side and clean this up. Tara's gonna lift this rocket dart shopping mall. What do we have? Nothing.
It's a fairy.
Yeah, chat's talking about the decision on like whether to do well or whatever. Like, yeah, like it is 4 key locked, but at a certain point, you kind of have to just be like, well, maybe we ignore the key logic and just get things.
Exactly.
Because you shouldn't feel like you should be nerfing your idea, what you're gonna do because of missing like 1 GT small or something. Yeah. As far as what's at Pyramid, I believe is the Lumberjack drops. There's 1 more item there for clearing GT. The climb, that is.
Oh, how about this?
Oh yeah, Mimic Cave. This has been here for a while. Yeah.
It's $1.
$1.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, like 2D Tone says, ignore key logic, get things is my entire IMO, and I have to agree. It's the way I play key sanity Crosskeys says there's so much key logic to keep track of, and I can't remember where things are. Usually, I'm just like, what can I do? I just follow the green squares on the map and get items.
Yep. Sometimes that works though.
And Scottish opts not to do the climb.
Oh, it's gonna kill me because I think it's up there.
I mean, it's worth 5 items. It's entirely possible. It's a structural mech. I always regret climbing and not climbing. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Is GT involved? There is regret.
There is regret involved with GT, yep. It's just one of those hard Crosskeys decisions to make. Like, when, if ever, do you GT climb?
Yeah,
like,
I'm definitely not the person to ask that question.
No, it's such a hard decision. Like, because the answer to that is constantly changing depending on like how many entrances do you have left and how much item potential do those entrances have. There's so much to weigh here. All right, what's under this rock? Is it Eastern Palace? I want Eastern Palace to be here.
Well, you're wrong.
Dang it. What is this game? It's dumb and I hate it. You know what entrance we also haven't seen yet? King's Tomb.
Yes, we have.
Oh, did we? Who checked that?
I think they both have.
Really?
Yeah.
I
there
missed
was
it on both
actually
sides.
nothing there.
I missed it on both sides. Jeez, okay. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
It's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
Just this once.
Just this once.
So now for entrances, I believe everything left is mid-locked. As far as my tracking goes, we have no green squares left. So if we want more so at this point, at Eastern has to be like mid-locked. Or it could be that's mid-locked too. Yeah.
So then Vidi here has our mitts, right?
Oh, we're gonna find out, aren't we? Mitstrius? Danny, don't say that. That's not a good portmanteau.
Yeah. If Vidi is nothing, you gotta climb. But in this situation, what do you climb? Because we have both towers.
You are climbing a tower. Take your pick. Yeah. I mean,
which one's faster? Is Agate Tower faster?
I think you climb. Oh my god, Danny, stop! I think you climb. I would climb Agate here because it's easier to get to, and you're getting it's like a quicker payout, right? Because the climb itself isn't that long. The GT location is up on the mountain. You gotta like get up there still, and yeah, I think you go for AT first. They're both like the same number of keys necessarily, but like at this point, like who cares about the GT key logic? You gotta get stuff.
Right. True. Chat also pointing out we do also have the swamp big chest and the pod big chest that are still at large.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, we might... Scottish hasn't cleaned up pod yet, so there's a good chance that when she goes there, if and when she goes there, that she cleans that up.
Okay,
She has a little less she's a little less incentive to go back because, like, she hasn't. She's done more in the dungeon, so I mean, she's a little less likely to go clean it up.
Right. We've also got more of this dungeon here.
We do. We do have more TR. Crystal Roller and the top 3, I believe, is what's left in here that we haven't seen.
Correct.
Yeah, Zaru is 4 out of 12 because he hasn't made his second trip in to get like the. He hasn't done anything but Laser Bridge basically. This is a big cleanup trip for him.
18. We're at 18 hearts.
18th heart in Crystal Roller. God, 18 red. They are incredibly healthy. Yeah, I like this play from Zaru because you can now completely clear out this dungeon except for 2. You don't have the big key. We haven't seen the big key entrance either, the big chest entrance either.
No,
so.
we have not.
That's also Mitt's locked at this point. Actually, no, because we don't have the TT big. Yeah, I was going to say Pyramid Fairy is an entrance we still haven't seen, but that's, we're missing the big key to Thieves for that, so.
I mean, Eastern could be there.
Entirely possible.
It'd be horrible, but it could be there.
Oh, if he skipped the dig game heart, yeah, he would have 19 that we've seen. Yeah, good point. Almost 20. Alright, so here's Chain Chomps. We know this is, I think, just a pile of money or something. He knows he doesn't need the key, so we're going to skip it. I'll take the time to get it, and now we'll get some new information. 3 checks up here. Oh.
You don't want to see that.
No, not the ice rod. Put it back. We don't want that.
It's okay. We don't have the big key yet.
Put it back.
Hey,
rewind. Don't take it.
Hey, I'll make you a deal. You can put that back if I can put back every shield I find.
I can't take that deal. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
You know I can't take that deal. Yeah, I mean, Tridex isn't accessible, but still.
Bought her.
Well, they're her last sword. That's cool.
I was wondering why he didn't just cane dash there in the first place. Ah.
Yeah, that's what you get for taking a swipe at the berry. They'll get you every time.
Every time.
Look at him, he's camping. Look, he's camping. He's doing it.
It's actually terrible.
This happened to me oh my god. This happened to me last night during a practice Steve with league teammates. I had an awful time in this room. It looked very similar to this. Zaru, just kill it, please. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so he's gonna pop out here. He'll be at, I don't know why. I don't even want why you leave this way because he can just save and quit. Like this, I'd probably just wasted time overall, but we did it.
The decision was made. When you make a decision, you commit, right?
Stick to your guns. Yeah. All right, where's he going? This is Spike Cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this yet. I don't think. Unless Scottish did it and I missed it. It's so easy to miss stuff even with just 2 runners on screen and cross keys because there's so many different things they can do.
Oh yeah, totally. $20.
Yeah, big 20. Zaru, what are you doing? Just save and quit. What are you doing? Just save and quit. You're right there at house.
He wants to run out of the cave, okay?
You're just
let him run out of the cave if he wants to.
He can run if he wants to. He can leave the time behind.
Yep.
All right, he's got some glove entrances to finish up here. Yeah. Find his smith house here. And now, yep, Scottish is doing her pod cleanup, so hopefully we'll get to see the big chest, and we'll know for sure what it is.
And then maybe, hopefully, we will see a tower climb. I don't know which one. I don't care which one at this point.
Yeah, I just want to see a tower climb, because that's going to be kind of a big decision point. Which one of these is the progression? I don't want to see anything in Pod Pig here, but
nope.
Okay, it's a heartbeat. All right, we're fine. All right, Zaru's fine. And of course, she will continue and finish off Helmasar because you should, because it's worth 2 items. Yeah,
totally worth it in this case, especially because sword.
Exactly. We know what she's gonna get. He's going for last check Hera. Oh yeah, the Hera big.
Putting off the
I don't like this compared to climbing a tower at this point. It's very much like I don't get it. I get doing cleanup of checks that have been available for a while, especially if you're able to like remember where the keys are and stuff to think how long has this actually been available, but this is also not density. I guess okay. Actually, no.
Chat's calling us out.
He does have entrances here. That's true.
He did technically climb the tower right there.
It's harder for me to see that when I've already cleaned off the entrances on my tracker. So yeah, that's true. All right, go climb the tower. Climb the tower. Come on. I just want to see it. Go to. That's not Sanctuary. Where do you? Oh, you are. Oh, okay.
That is Sanctuary. What are you talking about?
It was like the one frame of not seeing the arrow switch to Sank. I didn't see it. Go to the tower. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we're finally doing it. I'll be tickled if we see simultaneous climbs. So it's hard to say what Scottish is going to do after this, but it'd be neat to see them both chasing the other option at the same time.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then it's just like whoever made the right decision wins the race, pretty much. Scottish has her 3rd sword from the King Helmasar and her green pendant.
I imagine she'll probably go turn in the green pendant first, though.
So save and quit. Let's see where she heads. Starts at house. Maybe a little bit of cleanup here too. Go for Spike Cave, perhaps. Yeah, she's going for Spike Cave.
That guard does not care.
Is he ever going to turn around? Yeah, no, that Eastern Palace is a crystal, so it's never going to be at the GT entrance.
I think chat's that in particular is asking for the Thieves Big in the well, but the Titan's Mitts at the top of GT.
Oh, Titan Mid in GT. Got it. Okay, the wording confused me. Yeah. That's possible.
Yeah, you know, make both climbs required.
Is that?
I'd say while we're at it, let's just throw something on Ped too, but there's not enough items left that we need. Ooh, here's the thing we haven't done.
Oh, the Swamp Big. Oh, she's going for that. Interesting. Okay.
Listen, if this is it, then the Swamp Palace pays off.
Zara's doing net on Aga just to be a goofball.
It's $1.
It's the other one. We have seen both of our single rupees. We now have them. They are together once again.
And we have the single we have all of the single items.
The Trinity has been restored. You could make like a weird looking Triforce out of all three of those.
It wouldn't be too interesting though. Two green rupees and an arrow.
I didn't say it would be interesting. I thought it would be weird looking. What the heck, Zara? You switched off the net and you missed. See, go back to the net.
Now he's getting hit? Oh, man.
Yeah, he was doing just fine with the net. Now he's just like, what's this, a sword? I can use this. The fight's going terrible now.
Yeah. Show that wizard who's boss by throwing a boomerang at him. I approve. And now Silver's? Oh.
He hasn't gotten one hit. Okay, never mind. I was going to say he hasn't gotten one hit since he switched to sword, but he's getting it.
Aga, please.
I mean, I think at this point he did this to himself.
Aga, please.
Because he missed a hit, and I think he's on 5.
Oh, that's rough.
I think he did that to himself, actually, by missing that one hit.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, he created that extra cycle for himself, so that's not even Aga's fault.
We can still blame Aga. It's fine.
I mean, you still can, but it's misplaced. That's not where that is, Zaru. Nice try.
Scottish gonna go turn in her mushroom. Gonna go probably also be very angry at the compass that's sitting there.
Sorry, you just killed Aga. What are you doing? Oh, he's doing the whatever this is called. He's going this way.
We're going through West Side Breeze.
Yeah, this is like the NMG route to go up to here, I guess.
Yep,
Whatever.
it is.
Yeah.
I think that sounds right. We'll
say
it's right.
I don't play NMG, but I guess if you're at Castle and you just killed Aghanim, this might be the fastest way to get here. But all right, 5 items in Cackwell. Here we go. What was this the correct decision?
Yep.
Yes, there's the glove. Oh wow, that's gonna give us Eastern somewhere.
And a flute.
And the flute. That flute is very late and does basically nothing by now, but thanks.
So, now there's a pile of places to go look at.
Ah, jeez. All right, so that gives us
Ice Palace.
it gives us the entrance at Ice Palace, which has a very high chance of being the Eastern Palace entrance.
It gives us the TR entrance. We have all 3 medallions.
Mm-hmm. We do have all 3. That's correct.
It gives us the entirety of Smith Chain.
It does. We can do
item-wise. It gives us Smith Chain.
Yeah, Smith Chain purple. Yeah, those are options. He's gonna activate the flute. I mean, sure. I guess you're right here. Yeah, sure. meanwhile, on Scottish's side, let's not discount the fact that, yeah, she is also climbing AT, so she is also making the correct decision towards getting towards her second glove, which, at this point, we know that has to be it, because we still haven't done Eastern. He's going straight to 8. Yep, checking the Ice Palace entrance. A lot faster than climbing the mountain to check the... it's not that much faster, actually, because we have a really nice connector up there. But you can float to 5 and go through the cave after this, if this isn't it. Oh, it isn't. That's the front of Old Man Rescue, which we don't need that.
Place. He's going to take it, I think, though. He's fastest way up the mountain right now. Oh, no, he has a flute.
He can float to... Zaru, you can float to 5 and run to the other cave, and that's better. Yeah, I don't know. Unless he's... No, no. Don't make a silly decision.
Well, okay, never mind. It puts him on top of the mountain.
Yeah, he still has to do... Oh, you know what? He can check the TR entrance with this. Okay, this is... I still think it's probably faster to just go to Flute 5 and go through the cave, but I could be wrong. The times are comparable. We'll put it that way. Dead Rock, no! This is why it's bad, because that Dead Rock is now... Here we go. Just quake it, please. Yes. When it gets on the bridge and just wiggles at you like, look at me. Look what I can do.
Right.
You shall not pass. Yeah, that's what the Quake Medallion is for, is getting rid of dead rocks that are on the bridge.
Nothing else, just getting rid of dead rocks.
Alright, let's get into Eastern Palace here. Imagine the last entrancing Eastern Palace of all things.
That sounds like Crosskeys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, Eastern Palace.
Who knew? I mean, by all rights here, our TT big is probably just in here at this point. So it's going to be an awful seed if the TT big is on the GT climb, but at this point, I hope it's just in here so we can just kind of, wrap up the seed and not have it be really bad.
It could be worse.
It absolutely could be worse, yeah.
It still can be worse, but I don't want to say it and make it happen.
No, see that's chat's job. Chat's job is to call out and make the seed as bad as possible. We're just here like commenting. We'll let them handle it.
Hey, look, TR small.
Hey, the last TR small. Entirely irrelevant at this point. Well, not entirely. That puts Trinex in logic with the big key. Scottish has taken care of her Agate Tower climb. She's going to make the same run over to the Lumberjack tree to get her 5 items, including that all-important second glove. Ethan has yet to pay out anything, really. Except just a bunch of money.
It's paying out how people like to be paid out, but not in this game.
Sure, yeah. Just we've got more rupees than we know what to do with at this point.
Scottish gets her mitts. And her flute.
And that silly flute, as late as it is. Alright, 5th check in Eastern Palace. What do we have? Nice little damage boost to touch it. And a 10 arrows.
Arrows.
We'll head to the back and take care of the Armos, because of course we will. It's a crystal, and they have an item, and we want it. All right, so what do you think, Trey? If the big key isn't here, what do you like next? GT climb or Smith chain or something else that I'm not remembering?
Ooh. You know, I was thinking GT climb, but Smith chain.
I think it's a quicker bit of items, but it's definitely worth less than the GT climb.
It is, but I mean, it being quicker could be good. How about that powder, though?
How about that powder? Oh man, a late powder. All right, so when do you go for that? Jeez.
Why not? Chase, I am all for chasing your progression as you get it.
That's a bit of a run to get there, though, with our Sank being at Cackwell and the Bat being at Fairy Drop. It's a slight trip to get there.
We have a flute. Flute to 2. Swim over.
I guess he could flute. Yeah, okay, that's fair, actually. I never think about fluting to 2 for going anywhere but Potion Shop. Oh, he's climbing.
I mean, this could be it. If this is it, then great.
Yeah. I mean, that could just be the seed. Watch it require both tower climbs.
I mean, hey, we were talking about that just a couple minutes ago.
All right. Well, he has said no thanks to that powder and is going to go ahead and climb GT. We know this is worth 5 items in total, 4 for the climb itself and 1 for the lumberjack drop being at Pyramid today. Oh, she's doing a little bit of cleanup here, getting her Mimic Cave green rupee. I'd say she's a little bit behind, but not like hugely behind, especially if she just kind of, I don't know, if whoever finds the Thieves Town big key first is probably just going to win this, but she does still need to find her Eastern Palace too. We know she needs to go up to the Turtle Rock Entrance for that, which appears to be where she is headed. Working on Gauntlet here, having not that bad of a time at it. I mean, 18 hearts, red, gold sword, fire rod, half magic. You've got basically everything you could ever want for the Gauntlet, except, you know, good Zazak RNG.
Well, with how all the other enemies have been RNG-wise this seed, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, pretty much. Couple of short hops there.
Yeah, even Lambo is being incredibly rude.
Decent 2 cycle though overall.
Chat pointing out the thing I didn't want to say.
Well, we're not talking about it. It doesn't exist.
I know.
Pet isn't even available yet because we're still missing our TR big.
And the desert big. Like we actually need 2 other big keys. We are
farther away from Ped than we are from just stumbling upon our Eastern, like not Eastern big, the Thieves Town big, and just getting into go mode.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I look at Ped and I say it doesn't exist. It's very unlikely in this one because of how it still has requirements we have to find. If it does end up being a Ped seed after having required both tower climbs, then this is glorious Crosskeys garbage.
Right. Glorious.
No. Oh no.
Crosskeys
Oh
garbage.
no. Oh no, that's one of them. Don't be like this.
Hey, a bottle.
There's our last bottle. Oh man. Cool Moldorm action there. Alright, last check in GT. What do we have at the Moldorm chest? It is a compass.
Oh, maybe a guide guiding us to Desert Palace.
Okay, so the TR big chest is at Pyramid Ferry. It has to be at Pyramid Ferry because there are no entrances left that it can be. Yeah, I don't see that. It's not the TR big. Or it's at seven crystals, the GT entrance.
Yeah, it could be there too.
But either way, it's not the TR big chest. Because it can't be there because Thieves Town is a red crystal, so it's not our progression there.
Okay, so we're gonna drop down to Lumberjack and see what's there.
Oh, here we go. If this is a big key, then I'm gonna have a moment.
Here it is, moment of truth. Nope.
$50. Okay. All right. So the GT climb was a total bust.
We'll have to go see our good friend Trinex to determine that for sure.
Yeah, true. Actually, it could just. Yeah.
Oh, you know, it would actually be terrible. What could be on Trinex, and it would just be actually terrible.
The
GT small number, no, GT small number 4. Because it does absolutely nothing except put us into logic.
Well, yeah, that's all it does.
Which is why it would be terrible.
All right, here's Magic Bat check. We have the powder for this. Scottish Brave is taking out Eastern Palace, cleaned it up, 6 items, got her crystal there.
Fine.
Blue Rupee on Magic Bat. Alright, Zara, what's next? Going to 3. This looks like probably Smith Chain.
More than likely. Scottish is turning in her powder right now.
If Scottish doesn't climb GT, this is actually incredibly close. Unless it's actually Trinex, then in which case I think Zaru still has a significant lead.
At 100%, because she would still have to climb.
Yeah. But if the Trinex doesn't have it, then I don't know if it's Smith Chain and she goes right for it, then this is actually extremely close. She's going to 3. All right, we're holding our breath here. What's on the blacksmiths at? They are down at Fleet 7, the rock down there. Not a bad spot overall.
Where is she going? She forget she has mitts?
Is she reading? No, she can't pull ped. There's no ped book. Yeah, there's no ped check here. Yeah, I guess she forgot she had the second glove, maybe. Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
It happens. I mean,
it does happen. We've been through a lot. All right, next moment of truth here. What do they have? It's the big key.
To Thieves.
To Thieves. There it is. Let's go. All right, the seed is not that bad. This is pretty standard Crosskeys garbage. It's not glorious Crosskeys garbage. Yes, we've seen lava chests in TR. Yeah, the only thing we haven't seen in TR at this point is the 2 big key lock things. All right, this is now extremely close because Scottish is about to get it as well. But I mean, it's just a matter of go through thieves and then then go fight Ganon. So unless there's just like a big execution misplay here, I think Zaru's got this. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it was the fact she didn't climb, and that would turn out to be the correct play. So only 1 tower climb required. Yeah, DP big would have been funny because it would have been all right. Time to go to time to go to the desert and fight Landmo and get the next step of progression there. Yep, we just got the TT big at the blacksmith there, which was our go mode. To get there, as a quick little reminder, we had to climb Aga Tower in order to get to Cackwell under the lumberjack tree, which had our second glove there. What a neat seed.
Indeed. Oh, hey. We found the 4th GT. Hey, we're in logic. We did it.
Oh, did she muscle memory the chest and find the GT small?
No, Zaru did.
Oh, Zaru did. Okay. Yeah, I didn't take notes on the castle tower smalls. I should have, because I'd like to remember where they were.
I know the first one was super early.
It was fairly early, yeah.
Because we've had that first one for there's the
desert. There's the desert big. Funny game. All right, that's 7. Let's go fight the Ganon.
Yep. Who is what? Just right here at the castle, right?
Yep, he is at the castle. Here, actually, no, this is probably the best. Now that we've killed Aghanim, actually, this is the best way to get there. Yeah. I said a long time ago that the mountain start point would be useful when we're gonna go fight the Ganon, but not really anymore. And the fact that your last dungeon is Thieves Town, which is literally right there, so, yeah. This is about the easiest Ganon fight ever, too.
Yep. Butter, red mail, 18 hearts. Silver arrows on top of that.
Half magic, you got lamp and fire rod, just however you want to do it, take him out.
And it could be easier if we had a cape, but, you know.
Yeah, true. We don't have the cape. Cape never popped up. So despite everything that we've gone through in this seed, this is still going to be a relatively close finish. Cape could be on pedestal. Quite possible, Decky.
Indeed.
We'll have to see if we get a pay attention to the credits and see where what's on ped, because we do have that curiosity. Book never popped up. It could be the paradox. That'd be funny.
And with that, 4 arrows. The pig is down.
GG to Zaru, gonna get a first place in this here Crosskeys race against Scottish Brave, coming up with an official finish time of 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 39 seconds. Oh, there's the bot.
Man, what a seed this was.
What a interesting seed.
Alright, and in the meantime, we've got Scottish Brave finishing up her Ganon fight, going into phase 4. 4 more arrows. Will take care of the pig.
Good dodge on that fire bat.
Yeah,
that would have been a bad fire bat, actually, with the way she was moving.
mm-hmm.
It's a quick reminder, when you get by a fire bat, the game takes whatever direction you're moving and basically pushes the opposite of your D-pad direction, whatever you have held, and knocks you back in that direction. And of course, your instinct is to move away from the pit, so the fire bat will push you into the pit. And she has dealt her 3rd silver arrow. Looks like with the 4th one coming up here in short order. Ganon is exploding. We'll get her official time in just a moment. Get your GGs, chat.
There it is.
That's the game.
14. A very close one right there at the end.
We're going to wait a little. I think Zaru's going to fast forward here. We'll hopefully get a look at the pedestal item. I'm really curious what's on Ped. we're close to it in the credits here. Come on.
Are. Speaking of, we are joined here in the commentary booth by our winner Zaruvyen. GG, Zaru.
The storybook. It's the
on the pedestal. It's the paradox. I just told her, and she was like, "No, it isn't."
I love it. I love it.
Oh, this has to be the best way to end the season, right?
We had fun with this one.
It was a lot of fun.
Heckin' Mitts locked Eastern. Come on, man.
Yeah, imagine last entrancing Eastern. Yeah.
Joined here in the commentary.
You're not entertained. Classical Tracy.
GG, Zaru.
Oh, heck
The
yeah.
storybook.
It's all your fault. It's on the pedestal. It's the paradox.
Sounds about right.
I just told her, and she's like, "No, it isn't."
I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. First question: How did you feel coming when you got to your boots? First off, were you thinking you're like way behind at that point? What was the thought?
Well, the first thought I had was, these have been here the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am skirting around it thinking this is one check. And I'm like, well, I bet you this is Uncle. And I bet you he's got something. How much do you want to bet? I just shove all my rupees on the table. Yeah, go figure. And I'm like, all right, now what do I do with these? Yeah, my hook's out of logic, so it wants me to go to Meyer. Nah.
That's my next question, actually. The pearl... did you feel like you were like behind at that point? Kind of curious. Where did you feel you were when getting Pearl?
Absolutely late to Pearl. That's not a question as to how that happened. As for what it unlocked, I'd already mapped out a good chunk of the Dark World and did a couple breaks, so getting it late didn't really hurt too much, I thought. Of course, you always think something, and then you start playing and go, oh, well, shoot.
Yeah, you two actually weren't that far apart in your Pearl acquisitions. Scottish had the boots way earlier, but you two kind of fairly lined up with that getting Pearl, like you were only a few minutes apart.
That actually surprises me a little bit. I mean, granted, Zero Key Meyer tells you you're only really looking in logic at the big chest and bridge and spike, but at the same time, you can do as much as you can in Meyer except for the boss at that point. What I wasn't happy about was every single key just pointing you back to Pod, like, seriously? I don't want to go back to pod.
Oh yeah, all the pods balls. Yeah,
we were definitely wondering about this, especially with everything that was 6 key locked there. Because what? You had a glove there?
Glove in Harmless Hellway. There was a Hera Big Key in Dark Maze. That's not something you want to see.
No.
I did hard orphan the big chest after just fidgeting my way through, not hammer jumping, so I had no idea what that was.
We are also now joined by ScottishBrave44. GG Scottish.
GG's, how's it going? Oh wait. Helps if you unmute yourself first. Did you know that?
Just a little bit.
It can, yes.
GG's, well played, Ruby.
Oh, well played, Scottish. Dude.
Those mitts, man.
Though.
Those mitts, though. Oh, my God. I was like, I'm clearing everything. It's like, I got the map for Eastern. I was like, right. I want to know if I'm looking for an entrance. Came out, it's a crystal. Like, cool, still looking for that. Cleared all the entrances. I'm looking for mitts, aren't I? That's mean. That's mean.
Everything to check all of the glove entrances going, okay, well, if this is Eastern and Thieves Town Big is in it, we're in go. And then, of course, Eastern doesn't appear. Now you're stuck with one of 2 climbs. One has 3 checks in logic, the other has a well behind it, and then what? How do you toss that coin?
I went CT over GT because I hate GT climb, so I went CT. That was literally my decision behind that one.
That was a good decision in this case. Because I did the same thing, and I like I said, I believe I 2 or 3 bombed that chest when mitts popped out of it. I'm like, oh, you.
Oh, I was really hoping Thieves Big was going to be an Eastern.
I was begging for it to be an Eastern. Begging. Because I just told the commentators, I hard isolated Pod Big Chest. So I had a lot to think about if I wanted to try to route in a couple things that all the bad checks that you skip. Swamp Big Chest, Pod Big Chest. Obviously, we can't access Turtle Rock Big Chest, even though Big Key was on the GT climb. Gross.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it was? I never found it.
Yeah. I never found the Big Chest entrance, though. So it's either at the Pyramid Shop, or the Pyramid Crack, or it's at GT.
I think it has to be, it's either GT or it has to be Pyramids, because those are the only 2 that I did not go into.
Yep, both of those are, of course, locked behind Thieves Town as well, so we were never seeing the TR Big Chest, It
was adorable Desert Big behind Go Mode.
That was not funny. That was not funny game. But, yeah, apart from, it started off all right, and then I felt behind about that Moon Pearl.
How early did you pick up the boots?
Where were they?
Uncle at Sanctuary.
Yeah, you had your boots like very early. Yeah, the biggest difference early game was the boots. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got them. Yeah, pretty early.
Yeah, because I think you had your boots within 10 minutes, but Zaru was like about 40 minutes or so to the boots. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
I wasted all my time just dancing around Sanctuary and following connectors. I was going back up through Kakariko. I'm like, you know what? Wait a minute. We haven't done this entrance. Now, this could be 1 check or it could be 2. It's either Lumberjack or it's Uncle. I guarantee you it's Uncle and he's got something. And then I pull out boots and I'm just like, it's going to be one of these days, isn't it?
Oh no! I think I wasted too much time. I went back in and checked like Swamp Big Chest. I checked like the front of Turtle Rock. I went and did Mimic. I went and did Spike.
No, I did all those. Actually, I reversed Turtle Rock because I was in the neighborhood of having cleaned up Mire, so I had no reason not to because it could spit me out at North Shore, and then I could just run west and finish checking my glove entrances. Find the Smiths. In a way, I'm really glad to have seen the Smiths at that point.
Oh, yeah. I know, right?
Swamp Big was a difference. I don't think Zara went back in for that one.
It was 1 single rupee, if I remember correctly.
It was a green rupee, yeah.
That sums up. That really, as soon as it opened, I was like, cool. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thanks, game. Just... perfect. A perfect prize for a perfect check, I suppose.
I saw the other Greg. Where was it? It was something I
That was
checked.
Mimic Cave.
Was it Mimic Cave?
Mimic,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So.
Oh, go figure that.
Yeah. And yeah, pod big chest as well. I think they only had like a heart piece or something because I left 3 checks in there.
Yep.
It was a heart piece, yeah.
A
We
heart
were
piece, yeah.
worried about that pod big when it didn't pull the hammer jumps, but thankfully it wasn't required.
I love how I got it the first time around, and then I went back in to clean up pod because, it feeds you 6 keys, so you got to check everything now, right?
Mhm.
And I just couldn't nail it. It was too high on both attempts. I was like, screw it, we're killing Helma.
Yeah, no, I went back in for the same reason. I was like, I've left that one at the front, I've left the big chest, I've left Helmet, and it's green pendant. I just finished Mire, so I was like, okay, we'll clean up. We'll just do pod because I don't want to come back up here. And it was, I don't know, one thing was fairly decent out of all those checks. Oh, the castle tower key on big key chest.
Oh yeah, that was pretty important.
Yeah, it turned out to
It
be
was
quite important.
Kind of necessary. I'm glad I actually routed back in to. I don't typically, if I have the ability to kill the boss, if I don't have a full complement of keys, I won't check everything. And it's killed me in races before. And today I'm like, how many keys is it going to say when I walk in? Because I mistracked somewhere around 4 or 5. Oh, 4? Okay, I've got everything, so we have to check this.
I think I went in with 3 first.
Yeah, you both went in with 3 keys on your first trip to pod. The big difference at the first trip was that Scottish had the hammer. So you had a much more comprehensive route to take through pod. It'll let you kind of save a key, and you opened Hellway, which was that first glove.
Oh, yeah,
that was
glove.
Yeah, the first glove. Yeah, so you had a big difference there actually in the first glove because Zaruvyen didn't get back to that until you had 6 keys.
Yeah, that glove was such a relief because I went up. I had a really good route. I was going to go up and I was going to do Catfish and mirror out and do the Waterfall Fairy. And I forgot that I didn't have a glove.
Oh, I did my flipper checks super early. I mean, super early. Like, it was... My first terminus was going through Mountain Spawn Point back to Shopping Mall, getting those checks, finding 300 rupees. Okay, might as well go pay the fish now.
Oh, that was worth it as well. Totally worth it.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Love it. Always get scammed by the big fish.
Is it a real run if you don't get scammed?
I mean, you could say it's a jet seat if you don't get scammed, but that depends on what he gives you.
Oh no, I couldn't. I don't think I could have done that seed without Zora Prize today. Absolutely not.
The other thing I wasn't happy to see was the ice rod in TR.
Yeah.
Such a good place for it.
And especially since the next thing I'm thinking I might have to do, depending on what's left and where things are, is I'm going to climb GT. Because it's going to put me... I just got the mitts and flute, so I can go wherever the heck I want after I've climbed it. And TR Big Key. Oh god, do I have to kill Trinex to get my Desert Big Key to pull the pedestal for the Thieves Town Big Key? I was thinking about that the whole way.
Oh yeah, we were ready for it to be glorious Crosskeys garbage, but it didn't quite take us that far.
It felt like it. I'm not gonna lie.
It would have been a poetic end. My first two Crosskeys seeds that I ever played, you were there for one of them, Maddie, had a Thieves Town Big on pedestal. So it would have just been, the chef's kiss on a perfect seed if it was there. But, it was on the Smiths, which is arguably just as bad.
Yeah, I would say so. I was just really hoping whatever it was going to be behind mitts. If Thieves Town was going to be anywhere, just please be behind mitts. Yeah. And not sitting on the climb, because I wasn't wanting to do it. Really wasn't wanting to do it.
Well, luckily, if you check basically everything, you end up with a full complement of bottles, silvers, red mail, gold sword, half magic, fire rod, all 3 coins. You're set for anything it wants to throw at you.
Oh yeah,
it was very kind in terms of the HP. At one point, we were 17 green.
Yeah,
I
think it was like 15 or 16 green before you went into GT left and found your first armor. Yeah,
both armors going down to Armos.
Oh, yeah. And the cane in the bonkable chest.
Yeah, I left GT so late. I just kept finding stuff that let me do other things. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go GT just yet. And then when Samari was in there, I was like, okay, I think I'm like maybe 2 big keys and 1 entrance from goal, maybe possibly.
Yeah,
Sorry, go on.
That Samario location's interesting. Orange made an interesting kind of comment in chat that kind of laid out the logic of that. It's kind of funny to read. So the Castle Tower Smalls were Laser Bridge and Pod BK just, which led to Mitts, which led to the Thieves Town BK on Smiths, into your 4th GT Small in Blind Cell, and that's how you get your logical Samaria. Because that left side check, of course, is 4 key locked.
Yeah, that's horrible. No, I'm not waiting on that.
Hold on, I might still have a leftover bomb for that one.
If not,
So
you got a quiver full of arrows.
So you're all welcome. Is that what I have to say?
Yeah,
Or
pretty
great
much.
sheet?
Yeah, pretty much.
You rolled a good one.
I couldn't have asked for any worse garbage for this one, Trez.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, sure.
And also a huge shout out to Zelda Speedruns all tournament long for picking up races and putting everyone on display here. Because Scottish got some spotlight on this one, and she deserves it.
Yeah, I'm glad you could make that happen.
Thank you very much for restreaming us. It was this race has been a long time coming for me and Ruby, so I'm glad it was restreamed at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. People were eager to have it, to commentate it, and we were eager to have it, so my pleasure. And it was a good one.
I'm glad we put on a good show.
It's always about the show.
Indeed.
I love the show. Win or lose. Also, huge shout outs to Trey and Addie. And
Yeah,
Scott
indeed.
and 2D.
Ruby just taking over my job. That's great.
Just do it all for you.
Hey, if nothing else, I love being part of a Restream crew. I love loving on the Restream crew. They're fantastic, no matter what.
I couldn't have said it any better. All right, friends. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, shout outs to everybody involved, to our comms, to Eddie and to Trey, to Scott and to D-Tones for the tracking, and of course to Ruby and to Scottish for the amazing race they put up. I hope you all enjoyed this. This was the second of our 2 A Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys tournament matches on ZSR today. There's at least one more coming on tomorrow. A very busy weekend with like 20 respawns on ZSR just today. So yeah, we're trying to put these in wherever we can. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you again for watching. Have a good one, and let's raid over to some MMR now for some final of the match going on there. Thank you all. Take care.